Greetings everyone, and Great here for another couple Euros 2 replay. Spawn on the right side as the blue OKW player, we have Oberstei. Spawn on the left side as the red Soviets, we have Mugaebrax. And of course, the first cast of each day, I keep on forgetting to turn on the hotkeys. The macros, there we go. Perfect. Conscript squad pull in the field, eyeing for neither tier 1 or tier 2, just eyeing for conscripts. Volksgrenadiers now pulled on the field. And the Soviet player has locked in doctrine, the guard rifle combined arms. I do like the KV-1, guard's rifles are always nice to have. Advanced fortification is a possibility, as well as the ML-20. And that is a single strafe, not the loiter. More Volksgrenadiers being pulled on the field. Soviet player has enough manpower for another squad of conscripts. He may be just forgetting to get a squad of conscripts. No, we got a Tier 2, so he's built, captured, fall back, build the weapon support company, and now I'm for Maxim. Maybe he decided like, oh, maybe I should go for Maxim right now. Or maybe he just forgot, oh wait, my plan is going for Tier 2. Granted, I do that occasionally as well, because like, I like to change up my strategy a couple times, and like, oh yeah, this is my strategy was this, and I spent so long waiting for the game, the search to find me a game, I forgot what I was going to do. Either way, Maxim now deployed on the field. We do have him perhaps signing for that central garrison. The Maxim will slow down his capture game. May have been better to go for another squad of conscripts or combat engineers first, just to improve his capturing game. Companions migrating down south. Volksgrenadiers here. We do have now the Maxim rotating around. When the Maxim gauge, it should win out. Volksgrenadiers push forward. They will find the Maxim, but not until he gets a volley off. Half a volley. Does manage to rotate around. May get behind the wheelbarrow or the tractor. Excuse me, I feel like there's something caught in my throat. And conscripts taking some time to shoot. My apologies as I open up my drink. The combat engineers are taking a bit of damage now. Combat engineers do fall back, took a bit too much damage there. Maxim keeping his distance, he can't really push forward. Maxim may have been a wrong choice at the exact moment, but his combat engineers or conscripts go around capturing the north part of the map with little interference. Volksgrenadiers a little bit idle there, and got a second Maxim being employed on out. So you will have this line in this area all nice and secure. So it just needs to focus on the top part of the map. Third Maxim being blown in the field. So we got full-on Maxim spam. We do have now the SWS half-track blown in the field. It's probably a good idea. Both the Battle Group HQ and the Mechanized HQ will both be very useful. Ligs are good versus MGs. And the Sukasavus could be a possibility. Do now the 2-2-1 being blown in the field. And the Volksturm Pioneers do get suppressed. Maxim still here. Combat engineers push way forward. I'm for the central VP. You know, I've got the Volksgrenadiers migrating around. Maxim needs to rotate around. It does rotate around. And we got partial burst there. Conscript behind no cover, or in front of cover. Volksgrenadiers is coming from multiple angles. He decides to ooh onto the garrison. It's probably a good spot for him, but still not a great spot. And we got the tertiary Maxim now here. Remember as well, heavy cover is better than garrison cover. Plus there's only 3 windows on this fighting this side, so the Volksgrenadiers should win out that fight. You now got the 2-2-1 now engaging. Get a good volley onto that combat engineer. Does not take him out. Maxim has gotten out of the garrison, and now he will flank the Maxims. As took a bit of damage there from the Maxim. Maxim getting gunned down quite nicely. He needs a full retreat this guy now. He's about to get wiped on out. I think he still actually get wiped on out. Down south we got the Maxim firing against something, but I think he has fallen back. Maxim sitting on here, but does get behind the line of sight blocker. Cutoff sector has been captured on up. It's going to take time to decapture that. Munition sector has been captured on up, so the OKW player is in a good position. Maxim's just providing being a little bit too inflexible at the moment. I can see 2 Maxims being useful, but 3? No. We need more conscripts for capping pressure. Combat engineers can work quite well for that aspect as well, but he may be just trying to save for some guards. He also has a Zis gun. That's honestly a little bit overkill onto the 2-2-1. Activated. Recognized battle group now upgraded. He has medics also upgraded as well, so maybe a good idea not to go for the black half track. He's eyeing for a MG34. May try to get inside the church here. This gun here, not set on up, but ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Blue's moving around. Now it's going to take time to engage the Commandeers, who has a Minesweeper, so has 25% less damage. Takes a nice hit there, just need to drive on forward. Hold fire is activated, and he managed to get out of the arc before taking another shot. Conscripts or Volkswageners fighting behind heavy cover there. Commandeers getting ripped apart. Maybe a good idea that once he gets the sector catching up, put the Maxim inside that garrison. We got this Maxim here. No garrison from the hide in. Really, he's not set on up. Volksgrenadiers. If he was paying enough attention, he could have moved up north. He does throw a Incendiary Grenade in time, and it looks like he's going to just wait it out. MG34 firing away. Got the Volksgrenadiers inside the garrison, and the Maxim has repositioned. Yeah, he probably should have pushed up north, but he may not have been paying close enough attention. Conscripts capturing the munitions sector there. Do now have the MG34 here. Drum Pioneers taking a bit of damage. Volksgrenadiers pushing their way around. Trying to find another opportunity to engage the conscript squad, and the conscripts do fall back. The Maxim falls back as well. Does he have medics? He does have medics. Engineers do not get fully healed on up. Maxim maybe eyeing to fall back to this garrison. Engineers could eye for this northern VP. And out of the Volks capturing this sector there. If you have now guards for riflemen school on the field, got the 2-2-3 set up on the fuel sector. So right now he's at 30 fuel per minute. A lot less fuel control than his opponent at the moment. His Soviet opponent has 47 munitions per minute. And of course, with a 2-2-1, he's gone for the elite armor doctrine. Maxim starting to retaliate. And this gun eyeing for a high explosive barrage. One thing you can do when fighting a Maxim against MG34, one's inside a garrison, one's not, you can eye for the exact edge of the structure so you can fire and the window simply can't range it. Volksgrenadiers get forced on back by the guards with upgraded DPs. We have another SWS half-track deployed in the field, so maybe eyeing for the Sheer Pants quarters somewhere around here. As both the cannon warfare and the MG34 detect that region as well. Another high explosive barrage there. The cannon warfare may want to reposition. Let's take a little bit of splash there. MG34 does fall back there. Volkswagen is hunting for some heavy cover. And the Maxim is suppressed. Not behind cover all too much. We do have a landmine detonation there on the guards. So the player has a pretty good amount of fuel stored on up. Share Panzer Quarters not yet being deployed. So the player has not even gotten tier 3 just yet. Now we do have a lag on the build queue. I think it's better to go with the Sheer Panzer Quarters, lock down the sector. And the SWS half-track is eyeing to set up maybe there. And now the Strum Pioneers engaging. Does avoid the frag grenade. The guards has only one DP firing, so he should be able to Force them back, no problem. Here, Panzer Corps is not sitting on up at the moment. Maxim firing does suppress the Volksgrenadiers. Got those Volksgrenadiers pushing along the flank. Does go ahead and find an angle on the Maxim. Just gun time for a barrage there. Both these Maxims firing this direction, so if it's able to eat the barrage and not take too much damage, he'd be just fine. One Maxim does fall back, does a good hit there. Light gets a good hit. And the sheer Panzer Quarters is being deployed on the field. Explosive barrage has subsided, so as a max inside this garrison here. This one does fall back, and this one will get suppressed, unable to get a cinder grenade off. His opponent is now built tier 3, going straight for tier 4. I want to say T-34-76 would be a good option, but he's a little bit low on manpower, so maybe better to save up for the KV-1. He does need a little bit more fuel for the T-34-76 either way. Fire grenade does get thrown there. Does force him back. And now the Cannon Warfare does get peppered a little bit. Like now I'm for a barrage into the garrison, splashing it down a little bit. Volksgrenadiers now getting reinforced and healed on up. Concepts to get out of the garrison. MG-34 here. Japan's quarter has been upgraded, and the concept squad does fall back.
Squad number 4.
If you got now the Volksgrenadier is taking a bit of fire. Another Maxim in the region. He is getting behind some good heavy cover there, so you won't get suppressed. And maybe it'll be in range of a cinder grenade. A lag rotating up there wouldn't be half bad. Lag is currently just finding some auto attacks now. Now folks push way forward. Does get suppressed there. And this Maxim is sitting up right there. He is behind heavy cover there. This one is still crawling around. Cinder grenade there. They may get the decrew. Does get that one decrewed, and now he has to fight out this Maxim. Not going to take time to steal the Maxim.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Maxim firing away, getting some damage here on the Volksgrenadiers. One Volksgrenadier does get pinned, while this other one does get suppressed. The Cannon Warfare taking shots, trying to destroy the Maxim. They take 2 more hits to take it out. Conscripts are on the way forward. Rolls another miss there. He needs to fall back with mode. Does fall back. Good shot trying to take out the Maxim there. Does get a recruit now. And a pretty good round there. OKW Panzer 4 now on the build queue. He may go for the Panzer Commander, he may go for the Patrol.
The sector is at risk.
MG-34 in the center of the map. We do have the Volksgrenadiers moving around. Got the Shroom Pioneers for the sector. And we got these units getting healed on up. KV-1 now being deployed in the field. That should be very effective for the OKW Panzer 4. A lot more durable. Volksgrenadiers playing some sandbags there. Panzer 4 makes advance. Does hold a grenade there. Receive the bounce from this gun. Does have 2 bulletins to help it out. Apparently not help it out enough. Does manage to flank this gun. Does get some good hits there. Does get a pin there on the Panzer IV. Officer has been researched. And now got the officer artillery on the Maxims. Taking time to destroy the garrison. The garrison may get fully destroyed. He is not abandoning it, so the garrison gets fully destroyed. Now got a squad of Oberstei on the field. KB1 to see the bounce. Good pin there onto the Panzer IV. Panzer IV needs it back on off. Another bounce there. Another good pin there on the Panzer IV. T30 or KB1 does take a pin there. Sends a miss. Does take a pin there. Does get the engine crit. Another assist gun on the build queue. This one did get fully destroyed. AV1 receiving some repairs now. Conscript officially A4. We got a squad of Oberstei here. The Oberstei should win out the fight, assuming they don't do anything too stupid. Conscript's gonna get nice close. There's LMG, Molotov there. He does largely avoid it. And now we've got the single strafing round coming on in. Does force back to the cannon warfare. Does get some good damage there. Almost wipes it out. MG34 does not get wiped out there. Now we got the MG Maxim falling back. May get wiped out here. Has 4 or KV1. Does get a full wipe there. Does get a pin. Now obviously 1. Not enough missions for heat rounds. And he's taking a little bit too much damage here. Starting to fall back now. KV1 does roll a miss there on those Shum Pioneers. Now with the lag firing around. Gets a good hit there. Northern VP has been captured on up. Right now the VPs are in favor of the OKW player by a small margin, which is ever growing bigger. Maxim decapturing Southern VP now, in which he's made trying to retaliate against them. Conscripts firing away. Volkswagen behind some heavy cover there. You know, the Maxim being displaced by the Panzer IV. Good there. He may get fully wiped on out. He does get fully wiped on out, and the gun fully gets destroyed as well. You know, I suppose it drops some wheels there, even though it also looks perfectly fine. Just don't mind these secondary wheels. Guards have now braced dirt. Efficiency 2. They do fall back there. Storm Tiger can now be brought in. We may see that. Probably not. Maybe I'm for a Panther. He does have a Panther bulletin. Panther now in the build queue. Panzer IV does get some shots there and does receive a shot. And Chopin is moving around trying to get some repairs. Over here, Volkswagens do get set ablaze by Molotov.
Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post.
Oh, Assassin does get good volley there on that Zis gun. And now got a single strafing run. Oh, Assassin getting a little bit too close to that T-30 for KB1. He does pull back the AT gun time. And Warfare does get a pen there. But these units capture the sectors and now have the Panther now fully built. We also got the ML-20 on cooldown or off cooldown. Does get some chip damage on the Panzer IV. Sound grenade there does stun the group of them. Does fall back, however.
Attempting to capture our territory.
There's force on the ground there. I'm not exactly sure why. Volkswagen is not pushing the way forward. And they do find the conscript squad there. Panzer IV could get a good shot onto them. Does get a decent amount of splash. Good AT gun shot there onto the Panzer IV. ML-20 firing a relative close range barrage. Or maybe not. It's heading straight for the HQ. But it's there on the KB1, getting some good damage. Panther advances way forward, and then Wolf gets another good hit there. Storm pushes way forward. This is gun here. He crafts realize heat rounds. He does get a pound mount on top of the Panther. Does have a good pen there. KB1 taking severe damage. Guards does butt in the Panzer IV. Another good pen there on the KB1. Good hit there. Conscripts advance way forward, eyeing for a AT grenade off. Does not get an AT grenade off, thought he would. And now the Panzer IV blitz on away. The AT gun has been recrewed, or is still crewed. Panzer IV falling back, cannot withstand any more shots. Volks push way forward, trying to get a bit of damage here on that guard squad. And now the guard squad does take a bit of damage there.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies. Getting tired of this shit.
Oberstei firing away. Oberstei's only Veteran 1 at the moment. Veteran 2 does get a lot of combat promotions. Increase accuracy.
Supply sector under attack.
Panzer IV and Panther now receiving repairs. Got now the repair bunker or repair HQ. Finally, something. Expect a meta mortar. Well, that side is really eyeing for mortars or at all. We've got a single lag in the field, Veteran C2.
Rocket launcher on the field. Enemy forces capturing supply
Oh,
sector.
I don't really know. Elite armor is pretty common. I go into these replays or spectating blind because they're still actually live. We now have the Katusha. It's right here. Panzer IV moving around. Volkswagen push way forward. We'll find a Maxim here. Guards, Veteran C3 will get some good damage onto him. We may get a Cynic Grenade off in the Maxim, but it does manage to move around. Good damage there onto Volks. Now the guards have Brace Dirt. Like maybe I'm for a barrage in this region.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Yes, I'm for barrage, but I think it's running a little bit short. Yeah, he's still just running barrage that region. Guards now pushing way forward. Future barrage now raining on in. Right there on the lag, does decrew it. Oberstei pushes way forward. Maxims, 2 Maxims now pulling the field. He has still the KB1 alive. The KB1 of course hit a hole down. Transform push way forward. Does take a good pen there. Multiple good pens there from the Zis guns. Lifts away, gets another pen. His next shot does roll about there, does not get the kill. Off artillery. Does not wipe out that AT gun, just severely wounds it. KB1 now push way forward, doesn't get the kind of orbital hit there. Ah. Nope, the Soviet player has not gone for the guard motor coordination tactics, has gone for the guard rifles combined arms. KB1 does take some damage there. AT guns firing away, gets good hits there on the Panther. Shown Pioneers push forward. Does decrew that AT gun there. Panther needs to keep his distance, but does take out that AT gun. You're still having trouble with all the armor. You could eye for an SU-85. My apologies for my tree. Now it's this gun on the build queue. He has quite a bit of fuel, so I think he should eye for something of a fuel-based asset. Canceling the AT gun will give him access to SU-85, which should be very handy. Now we've got a Shun Tiger available for the OKW player. I'll be happy to say to go for it. But now he does avoid that future barrage there with this Oberstei. MT-34 and Pens 4 push way forward, gaining some damage there. Getting a bit of damage there onto that MG, does force him back there. S4 does take a good pen there. Multiple good pens. The other AT gun is just sitting up along the flank. He may retreat back into it. Now got more officer artillery raining on in on top of the AT gun. Does get another pen there. One more pen is wiped out. The gun does get fully destroyed by the artillery. Conscript does take a bit of damage there. And the Pens 4 does go down to that Zis gun. I thought he was going back up into it. Panther pushes way forward and now pushes way back. He does have access to mechanized HQ, so he can bring in the King Tiger. He can bring in the Sturm Tiger or Stukas. I think he's eyeing right now for a King Tiger. KB2 pushes way forward. Guards to throw a grenade there. Splashes the OKW Oberstei squad quite nicely. And now got the Volkswagen squad falling back as well. Let's roll a miss there. Good pen there in the keep one. Keep one has takes severe damage. Got heat rounds not active. That's a good pen there. Now just needs to get one more pen. That's a good pen there from the Zis gun. And he does get buttoned there as well. Multiple good hits there in the Panther. Keep one way back there, needs some repairs. Maybe a good idea for the SU or KB1 just hold down somewhere around here, and then eye for SU-5 to protect them. King Tiger now pulling the field, getting a good shot there on the Maxim.
We have fallen to 100 Excellent, continue.
I don't know why I thought the Oberstei was trying to go for a booby trap there. We do now have the conscript squad straightforward. Vegetable 3 does get supported by Vet 3 guard squad. Tying for a shot there on the conscripts does splash him a little bit. This gun rolls a bounce down the King Tiger. And does a bundle grenade there. Conscripts do fall back in time. Guards push right forward. They may add for a frag grenade down Oberstei. Do drop a weapon, a PTRS. This gun does take a good hit there. Tree flies away. More resist gunshots there.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
Also miss there. King Tiger backing on off. Gets a good hit there onto the resist gun. It does get pen. The Storm Pioneers should be able to repair that no problem. They could capture up that a PTRS. Nope, we'll say out of population or holding slots. Katusha, Water's not getting much there. We know that Katusha's at how many kills?
We have only 50 points remaining.
6 kills the most, not a whole lot. Dagger rolls a miss there. Got triple capture for the OKW player, whose opponent's down to 38 tickets. Conscript push right forward. Storm Pioneers will try charging forward to interrupt the decapture. Does get a 8th grenade there off the King Tiger. Does have an SU-85. Multiple good hits there on the King Tiger. Oberstei squad takes some damage. Panther push right forward. Max does the capture point, give him a bit more time to breathe, because right now he's just severely low on VPs. Oberstei squad, full wipe down the conscript. Does another shot there on the Panther with the Zis gun. S-35 backing off, another KV-1 deployed on the field, or it's the same KV-1, who's been idle a little bit too long. Good shot there on the Volksgrenadiers. The VP is being captured on up, and the Zis guns are still alive. Does have a single max there, so set up in the center of the map. Right there on the KV-1. Does overrun the KV for the Volcano Warfare. And King Tiger gets a good hit there. KV-1 needs to keep his distance away from King Tiger. Panther rolls and miss there. Panther is a little bit wounded, can't push forward from nearby Sis guns. Those looks like Sis guns are hitting the sheer transporters. The KV-1's almost destroyed. Panstrike eyeing for a shot, does get out of range, however. And Sis guns firing more rounds than the sheer transporters. More shots done for. Rolls miss there. And there goes sheer panzer quarters. I still think you should go for a Sukasafus.
Fresh guards troops are standing by.
Their squad of guards now deployed in the field. Yeah, he could go for a Puma. It'll primarily be useful hunting down the Katusha. If he gets Majesty 1, its crits can be very useful. They'll have trouble versus the KV-1. S-25, it's casemate, so it's mobile enough to engage it. It also does have access to heat rounds for the Puma, so it will buff up its damage. Enough so does standard damage to engage various medium targets.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Now I got the sector being captured on up here. Guards making their way down south. They're unvetted. That Oberstei squad is emergency too, so that guard squad will definitely lose in the fight. He's going to need to engage with grenade. He sounds like does get receive a smoke grenade there. He does have enough munitions here.
We have only 10 points remaining.
So the player doesn't have many DPs remaining. Grenade there, unsuccessful. Drops a P2S again. And it looks like the Oberstei there just solid on the point. He will get the northern point captured on the but it's probably going to be too late. He needs multiple points, guys, on the central point. And at this point in time, don't know if he even has enough time to capture this point. Now we've got a officer artillery raining on in. He has managed to stop the capture. Officer artillery, and that is the end of the replay. This ain't great saying. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.